Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Jack. In today's video, we're going to be breaking down how to edit videos using DaVinci Resolve. Alright, welcome back to another video, guys. My name is Jack. I produce weekly video production themed content, and essentially, if you're into video editing, videography, or interested in how to make money making videos, then be sure to subscribe right now because that's what my channel is completely based around. So if you're interested in that, it would make sense that you're subscribed to a channel that produces content for people who are interested in that. Oh well. Basically, jump onto DaVinci Resolve, and we're going to be working through how to actually edit videos, and this right here is going to be a sample sequence I have prepared for you guys just to show you basically the gist of what we're going to be working through creating today. And you know what I mean? It's just going to be a nice simple title with a transition. Going to be walking through the process of just putting these clips together and overall kind of transforming it with visual effects to just be, you know, pretty cool overall, and then finish with a finished text. And essentially this is going to be, you know what I mean, not the longest thing in the world. It's probably about, what, 20 seconds, just about 19 seconds. And essentially, we're going to be recreating something like this with another set of clips. So, without further ado, let's jump into it. Now, let's go ahead and create a brand new project. Let's go up here, click New Project, and, you know, go ahead and don't save that. And let's save this as a example project. Boom. So, example project, and once you've created a new project, guys, to actually import things, you want to be on the media pool. Now, if, you know, we just were, but if we weren't and it was just all our effects and overall our effects library and toolbox and all that stuff, it wouldn't be here. So if it's not there, click media pool, and once you click media pool, you can go up to file, import, and import media. And then I just want you guys to actually go ahead and import this clip that I'm going to leave for download in the description down below. It is this clip right here, essentially me walking across a field. Basically, you guys can go to the description right now and download it and follow through this exact edit if you are on your computer and you want to do it with me, which is a more hands-on learning experience. You'll probably learn more from following on with me than you probably would just listening, but by all means, do it how you want to do it. Now, here our clip is. To actually get this on our timeline, we just got to click it and hold and just drag it down here and let go, and boom, just like that. If we give this a play, this is a shot of me walking across a field, then it chops to a close-up of me, and then it chops to another shot establishing of across the field, and then me looking around, and then it goes back to an establishing shot of me walking from far away. Now, I got to take off this because this big light here is a little bit hot, and I can't open my window so that no noise from the road outside gets in and ruins the video. So, basically, what I want you guys to do if you download this clip in the description is, first off, we're going to take a look at chopping. So I want to chop all this up. This is a one video file, but I want to make it into like 4 or however many clips there is. So I want you guys to just go near where it changes, and actually just with your arrow keys on your keyboard, you can move one frame by one frame. Now, once you've gotten to the first frame of the next clip that's in this sequence, let's go ahead and get our blade tool, which can actually be accessed by just pressing B, or we click up here. And to actually get back to our all selection tool, it will be A, or just clicking here. So watch these guys here when I go B and then A. You see it switches? So using shortcuts like that can just save you a lot of time. But let's go to B, which is our blade tool, chop it right there, and now drag it along to the next place where it cuts, and again, just use our arrow keys to go frame by frame until the first frame of the next scene, then go across, and again, we gotta go forward to find the first frame, chop it with the blade tool, go back to find the first frame here, chop it with the blade tool, and then let's either click there or use the shortcut, which I'd encourage you guys to do by pressing A, which teleports us back to the all selection tool. And also a tip to keep in mind, guys, is constantly be pressing Control S, which is save. You know, you always want to be pressing save so that if your computer crashes or anything like that, you're at a relatively similar place to where you last left off. So try get into the habit of always pressing save if you're not already into that habit, which is a very common habit to be in when you're doing stuff on computers because computers are unreliable. But essentially, we've just done a basic edit there. Right away, we've done a basic edit together by creating this sequence into, you know, 5 chopped up clips when it was originally 1 clip. So we've done that together right now, boom. Next, what I want to do, guys, is actually just go ahead and add a title at the beginning and at the end. So what I want to do is drag this one over a block, right? So let's drag this over here so we can put a title here. And the way we do that is by simply going to Toolbox here, which is always going to be on the left-hand side. Go to titles, and let's just bring regular old text, and let's throw it right there. And now if we click this regular old text, it'll pop up here on the right-hand side, and we could just go ahead and type in title sequence. I hope I spelled sequence right. Then we go to font family, and I'm just gonna put on my kind of signature font, which I use for all my thumbnails, which is, Gotham Ultra. Boom. So we got a Gotham Ultra right there, and I'm actually gonna trim this one down a little bit, just to about there probably. And what I wanna do is, if we give this a play, it's just bland text, and then it comes on screen, boom, but I wanna actually have some transitions on and out. So let's go to video transitions, and I wanna bring in a blur transition to the beginning, a blur transition to the end, adjust it so that it lines up here, adjust this one so it comes in a little bit quicker, and now if I play this, it's gonna blur title sequence on. Then it's gonna blur into the next shot, which is of course me walking across the field. So it's very, very cool. Already we've created a nice, more seamless effect there. Now, next up, what I wanna actually do, guys, is create kind of like an additional dissolve between these different clips, just like the last video was. So let's grab this additional dissolve, and boom, just put that in between these two clips, and that's gonna create kind of like a big light boom, which is known as an additional dissolve between those two clips. Now we could even improve the intensity of the dissolve of the transition by clicking on the transition, and you know you've clicked on it when it turns red, and then it gets all of our different variables up here, and we can actually drag this whichever way we want, drag that to be kind of like the most it can be. And that's looking pretty good for me. Now, overall, I like that. And in fact, I like it so much, I want to add an additional dissolve in between all of these clips right here so that it kind of looks like I'm in a dream. That's kind of like the effect I'm going for right now. And as you can see, it's pretty cool. And now for this last clip, maybe I want to put a blur transition just to mix things up a little bit, okay? And boom, I'm liking it. I'm liking it a lot. But I'm going to make this blur transition just a little bit smaller. Boom. And I'm gonna make all these just a little bit smaller. So to do that, you would just literally click the actual transition. Once it turns red, you're clicked on it, and wait until your cursor turns from that to that, and you can drag it in a little bit, just making the transition a little bit quicker. And boom, if we give this a play, that is a title sequence now through the text, boom, transitioning on to a clip of me, an additional dissolve, where it's me walking, another dissolve of me just walking to look around, boom, kind of like a flashback almost effect, and then boom, blurs out to me walking from a long shot. Very cool. Overall, there's a few more things I want to do. I want to put another title here at the end. So what we can actually do, guys, say we like this title, we like everything, we want to duplicate it. Simply click it, hold Alt, and drag over. And that is going to duplicate that layer. And now we can actually just drag this on to actually have it line up. And let's actually just have this one line up right here. Boom, and now if I actually click on it, and let's just go ahead and type in finished title, period. And now if we give this a play right here, it is going to transition onto the finished title. Very cool, and transition out. And that is, again, a 21-second sequence that we've just created from scratch. Now, if we wanted this to be a dream world, though, I want to add a little bit more of effects, all right? So let's go to filters, and let's actually just go ahead and scroll down. Right, and filters and open effects is what they call effects. And let's go ahead and just find light rays. Light rays, very cool. Let's drag that on here. As you can see, this is gonna make like a heavenly glow now. And let's go ahead and just drag this onto all of the clips. I'm not sure how this is gonna turn out, but we're gonna give it a try. And then I'm gonna give it a play. Oop, I'm gonna play it from the very beginning. And let's see what we're actually looking at when we come into this. So, boom, right off the bat, it's looking crazy. My face is looking nuts right there, isn't it? Just with the glow, just going crazy. That looks awesome. Looks like I'm kind of like a ghost or like a spirit or something. And then boom, that shot looks very cool as well. And then it's the finished title. And just like that, guys, we have succeeded in creating a basic sequence using DaVinci Resolve. I literally just forgot the name of the program for a split second there. I don't know why. I make so many fucking videos on different video editors that for some reason, did you see me pause just then? Of course you saw me pause. I was like, what the fuck is this thing called? DaVinci Resolve, we created a nice sequence together. Overall, if you guys downloaded the clip with me, we would have literally created this exact sequence. If not, and you didn't download the clip, by all means, I'm sure you picked up some general awareness of this program, how to import stuff, you know what I mean, how to use your media pool, how to actually use various video transitions, titles, and also exploring effects as well, and how to put these transitions onto text, how to put these transitions onto, you know what I mean, clips, how to chop up everything. how to actually, you know, a couple of shortcuts where B is going to change us to our blade tool, A is going to change us back to our all selection tool, and essentially those are some pretty cool shortcuts as well. And boom, just like that, guys. I really hope you enjoyed, and I really hope you found this video helpful. If you did, get in the comment section below and tell me, you know, how it helped you. Basically, I'm sure this is going to provide value to people, and you know, I want to know how much value I've provided, and the only way I could find that out is if you leave me a comment. So thank you guys for watching. By all means, if you made it to this point and you're not subscribed, you must have enjoyed the video somehow, so do that as well. Subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day, and goodbye.